If your home feels like too much right now, and if just looking around makes you tired, this video is for you. And you don't need to clean everything. You just need to start here, and I'm gonna give you the 2 best spots that you can start with, and one that you should definitely skip for right now. Let's talk about what too much actually feels like, because I know that you know this feeling. We all know this feeling. You walk into a room and you feel your shoulders tense up. Like sometimes I'm like, why am I walking around like this? There's stuff everywhere and your brain, it just shuts down. And you want to come home, but you don't know where to begin. So you don't begin at all. Instead, you will just scroll on your phone, you'll sit down, you feel guilty. It's not actual true rest, which is the worst part of it all, is we're not being productive, but we're also not resting. But listen, this does not mean that you are like messy or lazy or whatever. It means you're overwhelmed, and there is a difference. Here's what happens when your home feels like too much. Our brain tells us that we have to fix everything. We have to clean the whole house. We have to declutter every room. We have to start fresh. And that is exactly why we end up doing nothing, because everything feels terrifying. It's like trying to eat an entire elephant, except for your elephant is made of laundry and random papers and dishes all over your teenager's bedroom. So instead of trying to reset your whole house, I want to show you how I decide where to start when my own home feels like too much. And even if your home feels completely overwhelming right now, like you don't even know where to start, this will still help, because you don't need the perfect plan. You just need a small, smart start. Let me show you the 2 best options. Okay, we're going to talk about option 1, the friction zone. So this is the spot that is in your way. You know the spot. It's the place you have to step over and around. It blocks you from doing normal things. It makes you sigh every single time that you see it. It's like having a really passive aggressive roommate who never moves their stuff. So maybe it is your kitchen counter, which has mail. Maybe you've got bags, just random things people have dropped off here, or it's the chair that's become a dumping ground. The entryway that you trip over every morning. And I'm gonna go ahead and blame my kids on that one. Maybe even my husband. I like to only keep 1 pair of shoes there, but they all like to keep like 3. Hi, Crumpet. Or it is the chair that is wearing more clothes than you are right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and blame my husband for most of these, but this is my jacket. So basically, the spot does not just take up space, it takes up mental energy. It is a visual noise. It is getting in your brain and stressing you out. So here's your job. The best part about doing this space is that it is going to have an immediate impact for you right away. It is going to make your life easier. You are going to be able to move about, and you will just be so happy right away. And the option 2 that you can choose from is the joy zone. And that's a bit of a weird title for that zone. I think we might need to change it, but that's okay. All right, so this is the spot that will bring you joy. This is about choosing peace and not pressure. Because maybe you're like, my house, yes, I need to work on things, but I just feel stressed out everywhere I go. We want a spot where you can feel calm. Maybe it's a spot where you're just like, I wish I felt calm. It's where you start your day maybe, or it's somewhere you can just stand and breathe. Maybe you want a clean tea station. I love drinking tea. Tea is just like that few times a day where I have that touch point of like, oh my gosh, this is the most relaxing thing that I could possibly do. At the moment, my tea station has become a hot chocolate station, but that is okay. I love it. If I can't make tea though without moving a bunch of things first, the day is already lost. Maybe you want a clean sink that is easier for everybody to do the dishes. You're like, I just wish that the sink was always clean. I don't know if that's really true, but you probably want like a nice clean bedside table so you can read your books and enjoy your tea there, or that your bedroom is the sanctuary it deserves to be. Or maybe your couch at night is nice and cozy. There's a corner with like a lamp and you have like some plants there, and it's just so fun, and you can enjoy drinking tea there. When this spot is clear, we get that soft exhale, that like, which I think we all need right now. Life is crazy right now, the world is crazy, and we all just need to be able to relax. And it reminds you of what calm feels like, even if the rest of your house is not there yet. But before you choose, we need to talk about the spot that you have got to skip for now. I'm talking storage areas, I'm talking closets, and yes, it sounds very echoey because I'm in my foyer kind of area, storeroom or spare rooms, the places you have been chipping away at for weeks and getting nowhere. If you're ever like, oh, we need to like declutter on the weekend, and then you go into like your spare room and you're like trying to sort through stuff, and then you feel like you hardly made any progress, I don't think you should start there, because you have like your brain has an association of with not having success. I'm going to show you something that I'm not happy about in my house. This is the part of our garage that is driving me nuts, and I'm going to hide the rest because I don't like it. But I will show you this part that I actually will work on. And this is just behind the door here. I have slightly contributed to this. It's mostly not me, but I'm going to tell you something. Yes, and back over there, my son is rebuilding a car, which is an issue because he also is working full time, and it's like a big deal. And here's the thing, the kid is not going to be here forever. But you know what? That is real life. Not every space gets to be calm and pretty all at once. But if I was choosing a spot right now in my own house that I wanted to, I'm just going to do a quick aside here, even though this isn't the section I'm talking about. I am going to clean this section just because I want to be able to put these Cokes here. I want to be able to put this protein stuff here without the stuff here. So yes, it's not all me, but I am going to tidy it because this is my spot that is stressing me out. This is my friction zone. Now, over in that section, I could spend hours and still walk in the house feeling overwhelmed because it's the garage, and these spots over here, like the storage units and all of that, they don't give you immediate relief. You work hard, but your house still feels chaotic. It's like alphabetizing your spice rack while your house is on fire. So for today, close the door and we'll come back when we've got momentum. The next thing I want to quickly talk about that you should not start with is decluttering other people's stuff first. And I get it. We don't want to start with other people's stuff. Remember the garage? I am definitely not going to be tackling my kids' stuff in the garage when he's rebuilding a car. That would be bad. I know a lot of other people are like, you know, I have a teenager's room and it makes my eye twitch, or your husband's desk is driving you crazy. I totally get it. But you can't control other people's spaces, and trying is literally just going to frustrate everybody. It is going to make, there's going to be so much more resentment, and quite often there's enough of our own stuff that we can start with. Now, if it is truly blocking daily life, like it is your kid's room, like your 8-year-old's room, then yes, do it together or do it when they're at school. I literally do not care. But it is good if you can make it a team effort. If it's your friction area, go ahead. And just get takeout that night because you will both need it. You'll probably fight and you'll probably argue. But the main point is that today you need to start with your stuff in your space, and it will make the biggest impact for you. So how do you choose between the friction zone and the joy zone? We are going to have to change both of those names actually. All right, you're gonna ask yourself, what will help me breathe easier today? Like literally just be like, ah. If you're tripping over shoes every morning, that is friction, and you can probably resolve that pretty easily. If your day starts defeated, maybe you need joy. There's no wrong choice. You're not choosing forever. We're just choosing where to start today. We're getting rid of that darn perfection that gets in the way of everything, which I just cannot stand. When I mention perfection, I am saying because a lot of people get stuck in perfection. They don't start because they're feeling like they have to choose the perfect part before they start. This will take away that friction so you can just start. And here is how to do it. We are going to keep it simple. And yes, I did quickly clean in here. Okay, we're gonna set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes, and we're only working on this one spot. Stay in that one spot. Put things away into a donate bag, into a small deal with it later bin. And yes, I do call a deal with it later bin a penalty box because I am Canadian and it is the law. We have to reference hockey as much as possible. So when the timer stops, you will be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much time went. So don't get stuck going into other rooms. I know you might be moving stuff around. You can bring stuff to that other room and deal with it when you get to that room. Don't start new projects. You're more than welcome to continue in that one area that you started if you want to finish it. I love it. Or you can stop because you can be like, hey, I made a dent and I know exactly where to start tomorrow. So this isn't necessarily about cleaning. It's about showing your nervous system that things can feel lighter. And when one spot feels better, your brain feels it. I know so often people are like, I need to clean, I need to clean. And it's like, but we want the result of the clean, right? Your brain starts to believe maybe this isn't impossible after all when you put that little bit in. And after 10 years as an ER nurse, I learned that small actions can shift everything. Like, wow, can they ever? So tiny interventions, they can change the whole picture. We're not chasing a magazine home. We are building a sanctuary. Your home is that safety from the scary outside world, a home that supports you, and it feels like a hug when you walk in that door. And it starts with one spot. Because some days you just need to remove friction, and some days you just need a little joy, and both count. And some days you just need to survive, and that is okay too. This isn't about being productive every day. It's about having tools when you're ready. Your house isn't going anywhere, and the mess will wait, unfortunately. So if your home feels like too much today, don't try to fix everything. Just choose one spot, that's one in your way, and it will bring you so much peace. And just start there. And that is enough for today. That's more than enough. And remember, even if you just move 3 things, you're still lapping everybody who's just sitting on the couch thinking about moving 3 things. If that helps, tell me in the comments which spot you choose. I'd love to cheer you on. I think you would love this video to help you keep going. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming. I hope something great happens for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And make sure you subscribe and like this video.